Hi Libra, welcome to the weekly tea. This is a brand new series that I've created for you guys. You guys have been telling me for like almost a year at this point that you would really like to see some sort of weekly reading from me. And so I finally have one for you. I really hope you like it. Please do leave your feedback and suggestions in the comments below. You guys know I really value that, and I will definitely use it to make the decision if I continue on with this series or not. So if it is something you guys enjoy, then my game plan is to offer this spread for you every Tuesday. So it'll be sort of the Tuesday tea. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. You guys know I love a theme. So it'll be like, tarot tea Tuesday, all the teas. And so, I will put a detailed outline of what we're going to cover in this reading in the box below if you're curious. A few quick things before we dive into this, Libra. Number one, if you are not already following me on Instagram, definitely hop over and do so, especially if you enjoy this reading and any of my other readings. I'm going to start doing a lot more with Instagram. So I'll be doing like tarot scopes, things like that, like picture posts, daily draws, things like that. So definitely check it out. My handle is just at the Rosy Tarot, spelled just like that. And last but not least, before we dive in here, Libra, if you guys are interested in learning how to read tarot yourself, definitely check out my brand new tarot course. It is called Tarot for Transformation, and it is now available in a 100% on-demand format. So that is something I'm really pumped about. Many of you were unable to work around your schedules to attend like the live options that I was offering and reached out to me about that. So I'm thrilled to be able to offer you guys something that you're able to work through at your own pace. So check it out if you are interested. And without further ado, Libra, let's go ahead and dive into this reading. So numero uno, we're just going to tap into your vibe. So what is Libra's vibe this week? What is Libra's overall energy and vibe for this upcoming week? Oh my gosh. We just got your card. That is crazy. Oh, this is interesting. Give me one more overall. So this is going to be, this is a crazy week astrologically speaking. I didn't even mention that, Libra, which is something I did want to touch on. Today, Tuesday, October 13th is actually the first official day of the very last Mercury retrograde of 2020. And then in just a couple of days, we are actually going to have a new moon in Libra. So very, lots of energy. Too many. I'm going to pull one more card here for you, Libra, and then we're going to unpack this together. So one more card here. What's Libra's vibe? Hold, please. All right. So this is very interesting. Bottom of the deck, we've got Temperance. And I do find it interesting, Libra, that, bottom of the deck and then two of these three cards are major arcana. Like these are some really big themes that you have going on here in your energy this week. We've got Justice and we've got Judgment, as well as the Six of Swords. Right out of the gate, Libra, I do feel like with Judgment coming up here in Justice, some of you may be dealing with situations from the past this upcoming week. And that may be something some of you are super pumped about, and maybe something some of you are not so thrilled to hear. But just take it as it resonates. Perhaps there have been situations some of you have experienced in the past, particularly, not even particularly, it could really be anything. For some of you, it could be a relationship of some kind. But for some of you, it could be something else. Like there may be something that's happened in which you didn't feel like justice was served. You didn't feel like, perhaps you feel like you were done dirty in some sort of way. And I feel like this week is going to be almost like a karma, a rebalancing of karma in some sort of way. And for some of you, that is going to really feel like a weight off your shoulders. Like you guys may not even realize like consciously that it's happening. I don't know why I'm picking that up. But yeah, I feel like you're just going to kind of go through an energy shift this week. There's going to be something that you have been maybe holding on to or having a hard time letting go of or breaking free from. The energy of this week is really suggesting that this is the week that you're finally going to sort of move forward. 6 of Swords, move towards calmer waters. Kind of recalibrate and rebalance. And look at that, right underneath of Temperance, we've got the Hanged Man. I feel like this is going to be perhaps like a really enlightening sort of week for you. And take it as it resonates. But, be mindful of that. For some of you, this could be based on your own intentional actions. For some of you, you're actually intentionally working towards this. So just know that you have a great opportunity this week to release things that you've been holding on to and really freeing yourself. I don't hate it. So let's see what else we can find out about this upcoming week, Libra, for you. So Libra, this is a brand new Oracle deck. This is like one of the newer decks that I've purchased recently. And I adore it so much that I want to share it with all of you in these readings this week. If you are on the market for an awesome Oracle deck, it's called Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. Here it is. So check it out if you're into decks and that sort of thing. So give me a card, please, for my Libras. Give me a card, please, for my Libras out there for this upcoming week. Wow, I mean, this is crazy. I mean, you can't make this shit up. We have got the first card that pops out. Guess what it is? It's this card entitled Witch, and the caption says, "Justice is coming." Whoa. How crazy is that? I mean, that is right on theme with the Justice card. Let's see what else we've got here. Wow, we've got this energy of garden. Something lovely will grow from this. I really do. I sense that like this, this situation that you are going to be sort of like seeing justice come to a situation. Something beautiful is going to be born from maybe the pain and the agony or the suffering surrounding the situation. And how fucking awesome is that? I mean, sometimes it's just so hard to even imagine, but I feel like this is going to be a very eye-opening week for you, and I'm pumped for you. So this last card says expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. So I think it's really important this week to be mindful of that. And I feel like this card is showing up to indicate that, or maybe like sort of offer you some advice when it comes to whatever this situation is. The best thing you can do is just detach from it. expectations breed suffering and breed disappointment. So don't expect anything from this situation. I feel like the way in which this is going to resolve in this upcoming week may not look the way you think it's going to. So do your best to just not even worry about it, Libra. Do your best to just make peace with it, let go and let God, and just trust that, you know what? Everyone's going to get theirs in the end. What goes around comes around, and just release it. That is ultimately going to be the thing that frees you. So that is what is in your highest and greatest good, to do that, to release it, to let it go. So let's keep going here. So what are some things that Libra needs to be mindful of in this upcoming week? So what are some things my Libras out there need to be mindful of this upcoming week? Tell me more. What do my Libras need to be mindful of? Wow. I really do. I feel like for some of you may be hearing from somebody from your past. We've got the Lovers here. We've got the Emperor here. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is really suggesting, Libra, that you take this week and spend some time alone. Spend some time going within. Perhaps some of you have been very triggered by whatever this situation is. It's really fucked with like your sense of self-worth. It's really left you feeling like you're not good enough or not enough in some sort of way. So, don't get sucked back into that. Don't do it. You're the author of your own story, Libra. Plain and simple. So take charge. Don't allow yourself to be pulled under. I feel like going within is really going to be the best thing you could do for yourself this week. Disconnect. Surrender expectations of any sort of outcome. It's a great week for you to just recalibrate. A great week to recalibrate. So let's keep going here. So what is something my Libras need to surrender in this upcoming week? What is something my Libras out there watching need to surrender in this upcoming week? Wow. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. The very first card that pops out, Libra, says, surrender the idea you can fix someone. Bingo. I've got to read this card to you. So this card says, Libra, it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing, okay? And that is the same vibes I've been picking up on this entire reading. It is not your responsibility. It's not. It's not your responsibility to try to bring any sort of justice to any situation. It's not. I feel like whatever happened here was not your fault. And, this other energy here is all about boundaries. Perhaps some of you have really struggled to set healthy boundaries with this person. Perhaps some of you really struggle to say no to them. Like you let this person just walk over you. You let them come in and out of your life. You let them just do whatever the fuck they want. And that may be a little exaggerating or extreme, but for some of you, that's exactly what has been going on here. So this is just reminding you, like, no, fuck that. This is the week for you to just detach and take back your own power. I'm going to read you what this card has to say. So it says, surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. I love it. So Libra, let me know in the comments if this is vibing with you, if it's resonating with you and telling your story. So lastly, Libra, we're going to pull an affirmation card for you. So what is the perfect affirmation for my Libras out there watching for this upcoming week? So what is the perfect affirmation? Woo! Let's see what this has to say. So this card says, I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. I really feel like this is just a clear message. It's like really tying this all together so perfectly. This is just validating what I mentioned earlier about this being a perfect week for you, Libra, to go within. Like, this is a great week for you to just be in silence, to have that quiet, that sense of quiet. Perhaps this is a great week for you to sort of have, go into hermit mode a little or a lot, take it as it resonates. And I almost see it as like, this is you sort of, taking back your power, recharging your batteries, balancing out. It's that energy of temperance. So that is what I've got for you guys. Love on yourself this week, okay? Again, there's a lot of crazy energy happening, and it's not just for Libra, it's everyone. It's all of us. So be good to yourself. Make time for yourself. Give yourself the space and the space and the time, and give yourself the best parts of yourself, the energy at your best times of the day. Don't hesitate to say no to people. Don't hesitate to set healthy boundaries. It's so important right now for you to do that, for you to shift out of this energy of the Page of Pentacles. Because I do feel like that this has been a struggle for some of you. These feelings of, not being good enough or not being worthy, some sort of self-worth issues. The best thing you can do is, invest in yourself this week. So let me know in the comments how this resonated and how you liked this spread, Libra. Until next time, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Mwah. Peace.